Hello, my name is Miss Jones. I teach elementary school math, and welcome to my channel, Miss Math Jones. Today we're going to be completing our third grade Eureka Module 3 Lesson 14 homework together. This homework is to interpret the unknown in multiplication and division problems and model our solution. So all that means is that we're going to figure out the missing number. That's what interpret the unknown means. And model our solution, which means to show our work. So we're going to figure out the missing number in multiplication and division problems and show our work. It says the store clerk equally divides 36 apples among 9 baskets. Draw a strip diagram and label the number of apples in each basket with a question mark. Write an equation and solve for the unknown. Now, before I do anything, I noticed that there is some information that this word problem gave me. It says equally divides 36 apples among 9 baskets. So they just told me that I'm going to be dividing. So that means my equation is going to be 36 divided by 9 equals my unknown. Now, they asked me to draw a strip diagram and label the number of apples in each basket with a question mark, write an equation, and solve for the unknown. Well, I've written an equation, and now it's time to solve for the unknown. All right, so I am going to use a ratio table to find my answer. So I'm going to multiply times 9. 36 is my goal. So I'm just going to write 36 up here and circle it. And have my little counters. And I'll go to maybe 6. I have enough space to go to 6. I have enough space to go to 7 actually. So I'll just go to 7 because I may need it later. All right, 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. There's my goal right there, 36. So that means that the number next to 36 is my answer, which is 4. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up my ratio table. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is, I'll say 45, then use my counters. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. And then 7 times 9 is 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Okay, so I have my answer. 36 divided by 9 equals 4. So my unknown was 4. Now they also asked us to create a strip diagram, and I'll do that here. So it's 9 baskets, which means I should have 9 squares. I have to be perfect. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. They wanted us to write question marks in each one. I'll write my question marks underneath them because inside the baskets, I want to write the amount of apples that should go in each basket, which is the number 4. And I'll use the color red because they're apples. Apples are red. So inside of each square of your strip diagram should be the number 4. All right. And of course, above your strip diagram, you should have your total, which is 36. And we have solved number 1. So we wrote our equation. We solved for the unknown. And we created a strip diagram, labeled the number of apples in each basket, which was 4, question marks for the unknown, and we showed our total. So number 1 is complete. Now it's time to move on to number 2. Number 2 says, Elijah gives each of his friends a pack of 9 almonds. Every time I see the word each, get chart. Automatically, I need to get chart. So I'm just going to write that here. And then I'm going to start reading again from the beginning. Elijah gives each of his friends a pack of 9 almonds. Each a pack of 9. Okay, 9. He gives away a total, T is for total, he gives away a total of 45 almonds. 45. How many packs of almonds did he give away? So I don't know how many packs he gave away. All right. Model using a question mark or a box to represent the unknown and then solve. Well, I have my question mark, and now I can write out a division equation as well as a multiplication equation representing the information that I have in my get chart. So question mark times 9 equals 45, because as we know with the get chart, it's groups times each equals total. And anytime you have either groups or each and total, it's always a division question, but you can write it as a multiplication question with a missing number, just like we just did. Or you can turn it into a division problem and write 45 divided by 9 equals the unknown. Now, you may already know what the unknown is, and if so, that's great. If not, we can solve for the unknown. And actually, we created a ratio table on the other page that showed the answer. So really, and for you, it's going to be above this question because I have each question on a different page, and that's okay. But you should already have your answer if you completed your ratio table in number 1. Now, if you didn't create your ratio table in number 1, and you're doing it now, the goal is 45. One times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. That's my goal. That means the number that's next to it is my answer. So my answer is 5. My unknown is 5. 45 divided by 9 is 5. So he gave away 5 packs of almonds. Okay, so let's make sure we did everything we were supposed to do. We modeled using a question mark, and then we solved. So we've completed number 2. Let's move on to number 3. Denise buys 7 movies. Each, I see the word each. I need to get chart. As soon as I see the word each, I need to get chart. Each movie costs $9. What is the total cost of 7 movies? Use an empty box to represent the unknown. Solve. Okay, well, let's go ahead and write our get chart. And then reread. Denise buys 7 movies. Each costs $9. What is the total cost of 7 movies? Use an empty box to represent the unknown. Okay. So again, when we write out an equation to represent our get chart, it's G times E equals T. So G is 7 times 9 equals my unknown. So that means I'm multiplying 7 times 9. Okay. Now, you should already have at least one ratio table of 9s. If you already have at least one ratio table of 9s, as you know with ratio tables, you can just add to them, all right, in order to get your answer. So we're going to 7. And because I'm working on a different page every time, I keep recreating ratio tables, but you don't have to keep redoing them. If you want to for each question, you can. Because what that does is give you practice with your 9 multiples. Make sure you have your counters if you're creating it every time and you need that help. All right, and we fill it in. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 7 times 9 is 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So that means 7 times 9 is 63. All right, so our unknown number is 63. And when we write it out, we have our answer. So that means that the total cost of 7 movies is $63. Okay, let's make sure we did everything we were supposed to do. Use an empty box to represent the unknown. Solve. Okay, we've done everything we were supposed to do for number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Mr. Dahl shares. Shares usually means division. Shares 1 roll of bulletin board paper equally with 8 teachers. The total length of the roll is 72 meters. How much bulletin board paper does each teacher get? So I see shares and I see each. So I'm going to make sure I have a get chart so that I can write my information in there. Okay, let's reread it. Mr. Dahl shares 1 roll of bulletin paper equally with 8 teachers. 1 roll, 8 teachers. How much bulletin board does each teacher get? So I don't know my each. They asked for the each. My total is 72 meters because that 1 roll is 72 meters. and it's 8 teachers. All right, now I can solve. Again, my equation for my get chart is G times E equals T. So that means when I write it as 8 times my unknown equals 72. Or if I wanted to write it as a division problem, 72 divided by 8 equals my unknown. All right, so I need to figure out my unknown. All right, now this time we can use an 8 ratio table, and our goal is an answer of 72. I'm going to write my goal up here, circle it, and once I reach 72, I can stop. Okay, have my little counters here. All right, 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 8 is 24. Now, it's at this point that a lot of the times you guys get stuck and you use your counters, and that's fine. 4 times 8 is, you say 24, then you start using your counters. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 5 times 8 is, say 32, then use your counters. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 6 times 8 is, say 40, use your counters. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 7 times 8 is, you say 48, then use your counters. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. 8 times 8, use your counters. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. I have to keep going. 9 times 8, say 64, then I use my counters. 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So I finally reached my goal, which means that the number next to my goal is my answer. So that means that 72 divided by 8 is 9. And then I'll write the complete equation out. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. So that means that each teacher gets 9 meters of bulletin board paper. Okay. Now here, we just needed to read and solve, which we did. So that means we've completed number 4, and we can now move on to number 5. There are 9 pens in a pack. Miss Ochoa buys 9 packs. After giving her students some pens, we don't know how many she gave them. She just gave them some. She has 27 pens left. How many pens did she give away? Okay, well, I know that pens in a pack is a group. So I'm going to go ahead and create a get chart. All right, and then I'm going to reread. There are 9 pens in a pack. A pack is a group, so 9 pens in a pack. Ms. Ochoa buys 9 packs. After giving her students some pens, she has 27 pens left. How many did she give away? Anytime anybody has something left, that means that you have to subtract. But first, I need to know how many pens she started out with. So to figure that out, I have to multiply 9 times 9 equals my unknown. Okay, now we've already created 9 ratio tables, and you can just add on to the ratio tables that you've already created. I'm just going to put a new one right here since we're on this area together, right? Now you can go back up to previous questions and look at your ratio tables. And 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is, you should know that at this point and can yell it out to me on the screen. 6 times 9 is 54. 7 times 9 is 63. 8 times 9 is 72. And 9 times 9 is 81. All right, so that means that she started out with 81 pins. She had 81 pins total. But she gave away some pins. And we don't know how many that sum is. She gave away some pins and she has 27 left. So to figure that out, we take our total of 81. We subtract the pins that she has left, and that will tell us how much she gave away. All right, so I set it up as 81 minus 27. Don't forget to line your numbers up. And we start subtracting with the ones place. 1 minus 7. Well, I can't do that, so I'm going to go over to the tens place and I'm going to borrow a 10. The 8 is going to become a 7, and the 1 becomes an 11. Now I can subtract. 11 minus 7 is 4, and 7 minus 2 is 5. So that means that the amount of pins that she gave her students was 54. She gave 54 pins away. All right. We've solved how many pins that she gave away, so we can now move on to our last question, number 6. All right. It says Alan buys 9 packs of trading cards. There are 10 cards in each pack. I see the word each. He can trade 30 cards for a comic book. How many comic books can he get if he trades all of his cards? Well, I see the word each, so let me go ahead and write my get chart. Then I can figure out what exactly I have and what exactly I need. So Alan buys 9 packs of trading cards. 9 packs. There are 10 cards in each pack. He can trade 30 cards for a comic book. Well, that's information, but that's not my total. How many comic books can he trade if he trades all of his cards? So first of all, I need to find out how many cards he has. All right, so he has 9 times 10 cards. 9 times 10 is unknown, but we should know what 9 times 10 is. So we'll use our fingers to count by tens. We hold up 9 fingers. So don't laugh at my little hands. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a little hand. All right, so we're going to count by tens. All right, and I do realize that's 10 fingers, but we only need 9 of them. So let's start. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right, so that means that 9 times 10 equals 90. All right, so he started out with 90 cards, 90 cards total. He can trade 30 cards for a comic book. So he has 90 total. He can trade 30 for a comic book. Okay, so that means that for every 30 cards he trades, he can get 1 comic book. So I need to figure out how many 30s are in 90. And that's division. So that would be 90 divided by 30 equals our new unknown. All right. Now, I know you guys are like, well, what in the world can I do? Do I make a 30 ratio table? No, not necessarily. What you could do is you can keep adding 30 until you get to 90. So basically you're counting by 30. So watch this. So you have 30 plus 30. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 3 is 6. So that's 2 30s. That's 1 30, 2 30s. But I'm not at 90 yet. I'm at 60. So let's add another 30. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 3 is 9. I'm at 90 now. That's my goal, right? And how many 30s do I have? I have 3 30s. So that means that 90 divided by 30 is 3. So my unknown is 3, which means that if he trades all 90 of his cards in, then that means that he can get 3 comic books. So he can get 3 comic books. For 90 cards. All right. So now we've solved number 6. That was a multi-step question because we had to do 2 different things, right? So that was multi-step. It wasn't so bad. All right. Congratulations. Yay! We finished lesson 14 homework. All right. So I hope this video helped, as always. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. A little smiley face. Okay. See you soon.